each and every time you do something incorrect, incorrect according to your guardians or parents, incorrect according to society, that belief system of I'm a screw up, I'm not going to get it right is deepened. And therefore, because a child knows that when they're getting punished, they're not getting praised, when they're getting punished, they're not getting love, you store the strong belief system of I am unlovable. Hello, welcome back or welcome here. My name is Stephanie and my ultimate goal is to help you heal and prosper. So today we're going to talk about why you don't love yourself. See, you were born into a pre-existing world, right? With pre-existing social norms, pre-existing societal ideals, pre-existing cultures, right? That all had boxes as to if you are a part of this culture, you do X, Y, and Z. If you want to be a part of this society or this class of people, you do X, Y, and Z, right? And then on top of that, you were born into a world via two humans that also have their own biases, their own fears, their own regrets, their own belief systems, their own successes, their own ideals, their own views, right? And from the very beginning, when you did something that these two humans, your parents or guardians, liked, you were praised in some way. And if you did something that they did not like, you were punished in some way, right? And so from the very beginning, you are not taught to be you. You are taught to do what is said to do. And through this praise / punishment reward system that you were born into, they are not teaching you to be you, to discover what you think, to discover your own ideals, to discover your inner truth, to develop solely with your own opinions and truths and biases. No. Through this praise / punishment reward system, they are teaching you to behave in a way that eases their life. Behave in a way that they think you should. Behave in a way that allows them to have as little stress in the category of parenting for them as possible. Our parents are examples of what an adult should be, and we are morphing into an adult, whether we know that or not consciously. Subconsciously, we do know that. And so we are like little sponges, absorbing all the things that happen to us so that when we become an adult, we know how to behave. This is where you learn 4 things. 1, to put other people's needs before your own. To ensure that the people around you are at ease, even if that means causing dis-ease within yourself. 2, that you will not be treated the same if you do something bad. And I put bad in air quotes because bad is subjective, right? Think back to that praise and punishment reward system from your parents. Just because you talked to a certain kid at school that they deemed was a bad influence doesn't mean you did something bad, right? So I put that word bad and subjective in air quotes because it's very subjective. But you carry this on into adulthood, perhaps unknowingly. The 3rd thing you take away from this is perfectionism, which is a whole nother video in itself, so keep an eye out for that one. But perfectionism in the sense that you want to do everything right. You want to get everything right so that everybody who views you doing whatever you're doing has a positive opinion of you. Can say, wow, they did it perfectly. Because if you do it perfectly, nothing bad was done, nothing was done wrong, and therefore you are lovable. And then the fourth thing you're going to take away from this is to seek validation exteriorly rather than interiorly, right? Because you're always waiting, as a child, you're always waiting to see whether or not what you did or what you said or what you think or your opinion is going to get the praise or the punishment. And therefore you're basically being trained to seek the external validation rather than just to tune in and ask yourself, do I feel like this was the right thing to do? Do I feel like this was a bad thing to do? Do I think this is a right opinion or a wrong opinion, right? You're not necessarily taught that. You are a blank slate when you come into this world, and then you start adopting all these belief systems that aren't even yours or wanted to a developing subconscious mind, to a child. This praise/punishment reward system instills thoughts and belief systems of, I'm not good enough, I can't get it right, I won't do it right, no matter how many things I do right, I'll do something wrong, or others' opinions of me are my opinions. Ooh, that is a strong one right there. Other people's opinions of you get stored as your opinions of you, and therefore your own identity starts becoming bombarded from the exterior, right? No, 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 no. It has to all come from within. But that's also a whole nother story. Each and every time you do something incorrect, incorrect according to your guardians or parents, incorrect according to society, that belief system of I'm a screw up, I'm not going to get it right is deepened. And therefore, because a child knows that when they're getting punished, they're not getting praised, when they're getting punished, they're not getting love, you store the strong belief system of I am unlovable. And that manifests in the world, in your life, in your behavior, in your belief systems, in your consciousness, in everything, in so many different ways in the future. But it all comes back down to feeling unlovable. And I just want to let you know right now that you are completely lovable. You are loved. Inherently. Inherently. You are loved. You are loved. You are doing okay. And that's just simply not the truth. You are loved. You can make mistakes. Life is one big game of trial and error. And just because you do something wrong the first time, or you make a mistake, or you take a risk and it didn't work out, or you say something that kind of stirred the pot a little bit, does not mean you are unlovable. So that's what I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Perhaps it made you think about some things a little differently, but I hope the main thing you got out of this is that you are lovable. And that you, as you are right now, are doing just fine. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I love reading those and replying to them. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night. And my bird also says, have a great day.